Hi guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with the final update to the Robocop 6000 SUX. But before I get into that, I did want to take a minute to say thank you to everybody who watched, commented on, and made suggestions on the top 10 list that I posted last week. I got a bunch of really helpful and nice feedback on it, and seems like something that people are kind of interested in, so I'm working on some ideas for future installments. And if you have an idea, feel free to leave a comment, send me a message, whatever, because always open for ideas. But now on to the 6000 SUX. So the big thing lately has been the paint, and that did come in last week. It's a Chevrolet mid 80s bright blue metallic from Scale Finishes. And as with all of their paints, it went on just great. I think I ended up with about 6 coats on this, give or take. And I tried polishing it, but that just resulted in an exceptionally smooth, flat finish. These paints do require an actual clear coat before you get any shine on them. I did that, gave it an initial polishing. I think I might want to give it another one at some point, but I got a couple little tasks that I still need to wrap up. We'll get to that in a minute. So, as I'm pulling it all together for the final assembly, pretty much everything went together nicely. All the clear parts went together with no problem. The side windows, front and rear glass, headlights, taillights, all of that fit in. I expected these weird looking left taillights to require some finagling to get in, but nope, they just dropped right in. The triple barreled exhaust thing, that also went in with no problem. Side view mirrors, all of that went together great. The interior dropped right in, no problem there. The chassis fit okay. We'll get to that in a minute also. Couple of little details that I modified myself just because I wanted to. I added the SUX badge here on the hood. It's a decal that I drew up and had printed. And I also added a radiator to the front here. It's just something I pulled from my parts box. There was one cast there, but I just wanted to add a little extra. I also added the glass to the side view mirrors. That's some chrome vinyl that I just cut to shape. And again, everything back here just went together beautifully. No notes on that. There was one area where I had a problem though. You might notice that the wheels are a little wobbly on it. It's because they're not glued in. When I did the final assembly, I discovered that the wheelbase was too short. Not the chassis. The chassis fit was actually fine. It's just the axles were too close to each other. So what I did is I made these little standoffs that I could rock and get my final position. The first thing that I tried to do was I tried to see if I could just move the mount holes. So I drilled that hole right there, but that kind of overcorrected, so now the wheels were too far forward in the front, and there wasn't really even that much material in the back. So what I did instead is I came up with this. And it's a pretty simple assembly. It's just a piece of flat styrene, and then I've got 2 sections of 1/8 inch tubing stuck to it. So what I can do is I can plug one end of the tubing into the chassis, and that lets me adjust the wheels front to back. Actually meant to put it in the other one. Is this kit comes with holes pre-drilled for 2 different suspension heights, and what I had meant to do is plug it into the lower one. Come on. Yeah, all right, there we go. All right, so plug it into the correct hole now. And so that sits there, and it lets me do some final adjustments as far as front and back to get it properly centered in the wheel well. Now, I did send a message to Too Many Projects about this, and they said that they are going to be fixing it on future runs, so I think if you order after June, this won't be an issue. But if you get one of the early kits, this might be just a heads up. It is something that's relatively easy to fix, but it sounds like it's not even going to have to be a fix for any of the future runs. So now what I'm going to do is once I finish this video, I'll make the final adjustments to them, get them glued permanently in place, and then I can go through and do any final polishing, waxing to the body, anything like that once I'm done handling it. But did want to just show you what was wrong, what I was doing to fix it, and let you know that it sounds like Too Many Projects has it covered. So hopefully it won't be a problem for you. So now the last thing is let's do a little side by side. Now this is the 24th scale Robo 1 from Jada Toys. I did have the AMT kit and had actually started doing some work on it, because the AMT kit is the SHO version, not the baseline Taurus that was actually used in the movie. So it had stuff like air dams, alloy wheels, hotter engine, bunch of things that weren't part of the movie car. And I had started working on it, but then Jada released this, and it was just so much better right out of the box. So I went with that, and I think they look pretty good together. Admittedly, you do get a little bit of the difference between 24th and 5th scale, but it's not near as bad as some I've seen. And so that will wrap up the 6000 SUX. Overall, I think it's been a really good kit. The body and interior are fantastic. The chassis just has that one real issue that sounds like they're already taking care of. Um, a couple of little things that I added to it, but don't really make or break the kit at all, like the decal on the hood. I did add inner fenders, barely. I just stuck some cardboard in there to kind of block light from being able to go from one side to the other. But honestly, for the most part, this builds right out of the box with no problem. And above everything else, the glass and how clear that is a total game changer. Glass is always the roughest part of any aftermarket kit, but this looks as good as any styrene kit. And if they can consistently do that, I mean, this is a whole new age of aftermarket kits. So, yeah, really, really happy with that. And yeah, so what do you think? Is this a kit that you are going to pick up? Did you already order one? Are you waiting for the update? Something else of theirs that you're waiting for in the future? Yeah. Too Many Projects has done some great stuff. If I had an unlimited budget, I would definitely be getting even more from them. That said, I'm very happy to have this one finished and in the collection now. I'm going to be starting on a new project this coming Friday, so you can check back then, and thanks for watching.